so after chat, there's record.
Yeah.
Yes, so you can just press that one so that we can start recording the meeting.
Record, pause, record, stop recording. Okay. I think it says, I think it's on, I think.
Okay. Is it showing red?
I can't see where it is now. Okay, it says there is now pause recording, stop recording, which means it's maybe my screen is too wide.
Okay, so possibly.
My screen is too wide, is it? Yeah. Invite, stop recording. Yeah, there was recording. I clicked on recording.
Okay.
So it should be, should be on, I think. Only that my screen is too wide. I can't see. Can I bring it lower?
Oh, you can minimize it.
If I minimize it, maybe the fonts will be small for people to see, is it? Yeah, mute. Where is minimize? Where can I minimize now? New share, okay.
Okay then.
Okay, I think it's on.
Yeah. Yes, I think in the interest of time, let's get started and then just make sure that we are recording.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Or you can record from there. Can you record from where you are?
No, I can't. I don't have the permission.
Okay, yeah. Video settings.
Yes.
I think it's recording, eh? It will be recording. Pause recording. Okay, it's recording. Yeah, it will be recording, I think. Okay, we can start now.
Okay. Yeah, let's get started.
Okay, good evening, brothers and sisters. This is Charles again, and it's a pleasure to have me present this case study or case presentation regarding investing in Australia. As we read from the previous presentation, I think I talked a lot on some prerequisites to become an investor and so forth. For today, I would just want to talk about investing. First of all, I would like to just introduce this topic, my background. When I came to Australia, I was already in the process of investing in a lot of things, but I was intrigued, I was interested when I attended a workshop organized by DG Institute. I went to Sydney for 3 days workshop on investing in property. The main thing was to invest in properties because it has got a long-term benefits. So we learned about how to buy properties at a discount, maybe less than 40%, from homes that are being repossessed by the banks. The CEO of this company, she was a lawyer, she's a financial advisor, she's credit investor and so forth. So she gets information before the houses, those repossessed houses are sent to the court, so that the banks can repossess the houses. So she sends lists to her students, and being one of them. So I was very much interested in that. So I said, okay, I think this is a good beginning. The training is good and it's for life. You'll be a student for her for life. She'll be giving you information. She has got lawyers, she has got accounting. Yeah, she can even help you with mortgages and so forth. So she made a good package. So I joined that and I after that, that's when I said, let's start this business. And I developed my website, which is CJ Investment, so that I can also help others with the education and also trying to help the first home buyers. So that's how we started this CJ Investment. Okay, so that's all about the background of CJ Investment. That was in 2017 when we launched this business. So I've been going slowly because with work and also to develop a website, it's a lot of work. So it's even up now, we are still developing it. It's not complete. We have got a lot of plans for this website to teach. We have got a program to teach people. So I've already introduced this to one of the IT companies that are working on my educational program. So that's why I was requesting some people who are good at writing articles, they can help me so that I can build this educational program. Okay, so we come back now to CJ Investment. This is to help people achieve financial freedom by investing in multi-family properties. That's the main aim of this program that we have embarked. So CJ Investment is a newly formed company created for the specific purpose of identifying and developing and purchasing a diverse portfolio of real estate assets. The company has been formed to acquire various real estate assets throughout Australia, and we are also going to think of Zambia. We have already thought of Zambia. We want to have two legs in 2 legs, one here, one in Zambia. So we have got already some plans for Zambia as well while we are here in Australia. So it is expected that this company will focus on Class A and Class B multifamily properties. But we may also consider commercial real estate assets like self-storage and the warehousing, industrial offices, and retail properties. If God willing, we can go into those because these are very lucrative investments. We have got a combined experience over 100. We have over 100 years. That is counting the expertise that we have in our company. We have got some have got 10 years, others have got 20 years in real estate and investing. So the combination of all these resources, it comes to 100 years experience. And then CJ Investment controls more than 1.2 million in real estate investment as of now. We have 1.2 million in real estate investments. Okay, so that's that on investing. We have successfully invested and renovated and managed over 4 properties at an average of 95% of occupancy rate. That which means in the properties that we have, the people who are renting, they're always there. We haven't had maybe defaults or people, the house going vacant for maybe more than 1 week. No, it's only 5 days, I think, when there was the exchange of clients. One goes out, one comes in. There was that break. But otherwise, I would say it's 90% occupancy rate. So which is very good, you know. Then we go to the next slide. Next slide, we talk about management team. Yeah, we have got a management team. One of them has gone out, or somebody has come in. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, management team. We have 3 positions. We have 3 positions. One, Charles is the founder, and he is the the one who controls over 2 million in multifamily real estate all across Australia. He is the leading authority and apartment building investing, and has helped some other two people who have bought 2 units valued at over 4 million through the content and training programs that we started, that was last year. And then we have got also another guy who is Charles Kasoka. This is my son. He's the president, and for his job, he does acquisition, asset management, and capital raising. Before he joined this company, he worked as a designer and is a self-made real estate entrepreneur while he was in New Zealand. Charles has got a corporate design and marketing career. And after that, he is also a co-founder of Messi Solutions. It's a carpet cleaning company in Perth. We have one more employee, one more member, team, David Malinda. This one is based in Zambia. David heads up our acquisition team and manages all sourcing, underwriting, due diligence, and closing in Zambia. Dave has been a multi-family investment industry since 2011. And he built his 4 units to accommodate students at CPU, Copperbelt University. You know, this CPU has got no lot of dormitories. So he got that chance. So he built 8 units. By the time he exited that company to join the CJ Investment, he graduated also at the State University in Zimbabwe. So he's our organizational leader. You know, he makes some organization. We can consult him. He can help us. So that is the management. We have got some other vacancies. These 2, Director of Investors Relations, it is empty. This you want the personal, is a people to person, through and through, and it takes care of our investors, those who come to invest with us. There's also another vacancy, which is the Director of Asset Management. It's still empty, still vacant. It is handling of all aspects of managing and of the properties that we acquire, and provides communication link with the property managers, and also to make sure that everything is on track. That is the management team that we have in our structure, okay? Now we come to our strategy. The strategy that we have is, one is to identify any opportunities in emerging markets with untapped potential for rental growth and property appreciation. That's what we want, you know. We want to approach this fast, because in property, rental is very, very lucrative, either here or even in Zambia. We also want to be, you know, to leverage clearly the defined acquisition of criteria and operating platform to acquire properties where value can be created. Or there's an echo. Somebody maybe is near the radio. Somebody's maybe on the radio. Okay, yeah. So we want to develop a strong partnership with leaders and financial sponsors that can provide financing. You know, we are beginning, we don't have a lot of finances. So we are creating relationship with the sponsors to help us to acquire some funds. That is our main problem which we have at the moment, to have finance. We don't have readily finances to help us to expand our company, but we are making some relationship with a lot of brokers and other real estate professionals to provide us access to the finances and properties that we need to acquire. Next one is we also want to improve our asset as a long-standing partnership in renovating and repositioning professionals with local market knowledge and expertise. Here, I have partnered with a gentleman called Irene Katupu. He was supposed to be with us today, but he has sent us some message. At the end of this presentation, I'll put him so that we can listen to what he does and what he can help us, especially as a team, those of you who would like to invest in Australia, okay? So that's what we do in our business. We'll make sure that last time I talked about networking. It's better to network. When you network, you find things easier. The people can help you to manage whatever you want to do. Don't be an island. So let us network, okay?
Hello, it's Ruth from Waga.
Hello, welcome.
Ruth from Waga.
Okay. Ruth from Waga?
Yes.
Okay, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope everyone is good.
Yeah, everyone is good. Yeah. We have already started. Thank you for joining.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, so where I was now. Okay. We are talking about, are you okay? Can you see my screen?
I can. Where should I go?
Oh, on your phone, there should be an icon for video. So click there, then you can see what is happening. If not, then it's okay. Yeah. Okay, are you okay?
I'm trying.
Okay, yeah.
Continue.
Okay, still here, okay. So we go to the next one, monetize asset. To monetize asset, we have a proven track record of generating superior returns while never having lost any investment capital. We have got a special record tracking to make sure that every money.
There's a baby crying somewhere.
Oh yeah, our baby, yes, okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute.
Okay. Yeah, baby, yeah. That's the goodness of home business. You can even have your babies around, no problem. Okay, so that is on monetizing on our strategy. That is the strategy that we have put in place, which we want to follow. Okay. Next one is the difference. Okay. The difference is attractive returns. By investing with CJ Investment, investors can earn a 6% annual preferred return paid quarterly. Then strong shareholder alignment. We have got investors first. These are the people whom we want to invest into our company. So we give them the priority. We make sure that their money, we have put in place finances, insurances, with lawyers, so that when they put their money is safe. They have the confidence. We are committed to transparency. Hello?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm just mindful that, we might lose our thoughts. Is it possible for you to give us a bit of time in between to ask questions?
Yes. I'll give you some time session.
It's a lot of content, that we are taking in. So we might lose thought.
Okay, but with time, I don't know if we can manage. to finish. Okay. Yeah, you can ask questions. Ask questions.
Tell me.
If you have got a question, or write them down as we go. And at the end, we can ask questions. I can still.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. In that way, we shall manage the time. Okay. Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you getting me clearly? No, it's just echoes.
I'm getting clear from this.
Okay, good. Okay, good. We go to the next one. I was talking about management. Management invests alongside institutional partners and family offices and accredited investors. Would like to have institutional partners like the banks, you know, and also accredited investors. Last time I requested an investor. This investor was fake, you know. He was asking me this. I said, when should I have the money? And then when later when I found out he was a fake investor. Anyway, he's not from here. He's from America. So anyway, so we want accredited investors who can help us in our ventures. Okay, and then we want to create a capability to accumulator effect, which means investors stay in the deal after return of capital and continue to receive gains. You know, when somebody puts in some money and you manage it well, you have won the heart of that person, and eventually in the next maybe project, when you approach them, they will come back to you and they will put in some money. That's the relationship we are creating. Good relationship to respect the investors. That's what we are aiming at. Okay. The process. We buy the property, and then we find the deals, negotiate the purchase, and then we finance and close the deal. From there, we invite investors anyway. These can be accredited investors and non-accredited investors. Accredited and non-accredited are those like most of us, because we are not to be an accredited investor. You must have access of 2 million in your account or in your business. Then you are an accredited. But if you are non-accredited, you have less than 2 million. We can still.
Sorry, but Charles, 2 million kwacha or $2 million?
$2 million.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Those are the accredited investors. But non-accredited investors can be less than 2 million, maybe 50,000, or even 20,000. You can still become an investor anyway. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, so then the next step is you come down to, we collect the rent. Our portfolio of properties generate monthly rental payment from our credit-worthy tenants. You know, the properties that we have acquired are in the high residential areas, in high private areas for people who can manage. So these people, we anticipate that they won't be defaulting, they'll be paying every month, so that we can please our investors, so that there's no excuse, no, this month or last month we had a loss of what, no. We make sure that we put in managing property managers who can interview clients who can come and occupy our rental properties. Okay, and then after that, we pay out cash distribution monthly to the investor. That's the whole game. Then the set goes back. We buy, you invest, we collect rent, and we pay them. That's all. That's all we are looking for. Okay. And then we come to the investment cycle. Here, we endeavor to provide investors opportunity that deliver superior rates of return in a straightforward, ethical, and transparent manner, leading to a long-lasting relationship. For example, here is a property acquisition. We buy it. We analyze the deal to make sure that it's a good deal where we can have profit, then fund the deal and close the deal. Then we come down here. If maybe the property has got some faults, we need to renovate. We rebrand and reposition we start improving. Maybe the kitchen is not good. We do some renovations. From there, the property is nicely done. It looks good. It will increase the occupancy rate, you know, because the clients will be happy. They will want to come into a nice building, a nice property. So that will bring us a good rents every month or every week. We hold the property for 3 to 7 years. 3 to 7 years, then we expose that property, sell it off, and get the profits, and then reinvest into another property. That is our aim. And then from here, we can easily get another capital, refinance, and resell the property. Then they receive 100% of initial investment back. We give them 100%. We give them back to the investors. That is all the circle of investment that we have in our system. Okay, that's all. And then why multifamily real estate? Okay, so for example, if we, I have a property, for example, in Zambia, you know, it is a single house. One time the tenant ran away without even paying. He ran away and it remained there for 3 months without someone to come and rent. But if it was a multi-family real estate with maybe 6 families, you know, if one goes away, you still be getting the rent from the others who are still renting, you know. Even if one goes away, but you are still getting rent every day. But if it's a single home, when one goes away, the house becomes vacant for maybe 3 months or 2 months to find another client. But for multi-purpose, multi-family estates, it's good. That's why we are venturing into multi-family properties. They are very good, they are lucrative. So the equity for appreciation upon refinance or sell will boost the overall return. Attractive returns. Apartments remain stable during recession, as well as during stable and rising interest rate environments. So this will still remain stable. The cash flow. You receive the cash flow through annualized distribution, paid out quarterly. And the pass-through of depreciation. This is a tax benefit too, which allows the investor to utilize a passive loss from depreciating improvements to offset other passive income. Investors are strongly encouraged to consult a tax advisor. That is another component which is very good for multifamily estates. Portfolio. Okay, by using multifamily, you are going to add investment real estate to your portfolio, which will help you to offset the volatility of other high-risk investments, such as the stocks, the bonds, and leading to increased stability in your investment. The next one is when you own a multi-purpose or a multi-family investment, you have to, there's no headaches of chasing after the clients with toilet. We give it to the company, the management company, to look after the property for you. you know, you just get the income. The job of finding what repairs and so forth, give it to the management property. They are the ones who are expert. In fact, they are well known than I here. Nobody knows me, but those companies, they know them, that they manage properties. So they can do all those debt work for you. You just pay them maybe 10% of the income, which is coming from the tenants. So that is the best thing that we can do. And here's a graph to show the performance of multi-family real estates. Okay, we love the low risk profile of multi-family. Over the past few decades, multi-family properties have been less volatile than the stock market. You can see it's increasing. This is the multi-family real estate. It's going for 482%. But these other companies like stocks or bonds, the line is on the lower side here. But these ones here, you can see it's going up. So it's very lucrative to be in multi-family.
Is that in Australia?
Yes, yes. This is in Australia. This is in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. That is all. And then what can I say? I would say during the Great Recession, Freddie Mac single family loan delinquencies peaked at 4.4%, while delinquency for multi-family loans hovered over 0.4. Multi-family delinquency rates at its peak was 90% lower than the residential rate, which is the single family houses. You can see the difference, you know, okay? The acquisition criteria that we have put in place are, we want maybe to have properties size 6 units and above. If a property has got 6 units and above, that's the property that we are looking for. Less, okay, even less, maybe 4, not 2, no. But the most one is 6 units per project. Then that will give you more income. And we want to hold those properties 3 to 10 years or 3 to 7 years, depending on the needs that we have. Okay, if we know that the property is in a good area and it's giving us more income, maybe we can keep it for up to 10 years. But if we see that maybe people are losing employment, they're going away somewhere, then it's better we sell it, okay? And the price, most of these properties, multi-family, they range from 1 million to 15 million, depending on the area where they are. Such as terms, we would like to buy them at cash, but at the moment, we only go for debts from our lenders and financial sponsors. When we make profit, we pay them back to improve that relationship with them. That's what we are trying to do. And then due diligence. We have the ability, you must have the ability to purchase with an aggressive due diligence window and fast close the deals faster. You don't have to wait, you know, waiting on the fence. Jump in, buy it, because there are so many people who want to buy such properties. So we must be fast.
Because you're not using the app.
Okay. As usual, there's a disclaimer here. The information that you have received may not be representation of or warranties of any kind intended to be made herein. You should not rely upon the forward-looking statements as prediction. There could be some unknown risks, uncertainties can be there, and the other factors that may cause the project actual results not coming through. So that is a disclaimer. Okay, so each one should have a disclaimer, and each one should read this disclaimer, so that if something happens in the future, you said, I declared this one, I had a disclaimer So someone should think properly before they invest into this project. Okay, so that is that. If you okay. If you are good, if you are what we have presented, it gives an interest to you, you can please contact us. I've got an email there and my mobile number. We can always help and ask and guide you. Okay, so as I said, I have partnered with the EK Property Group. His name is Erin Katupu. He's the guy who has helped me to purchase the properties in Melbourne and also one in Brisbane. So he was supposed to be here live, but he just called me that he could not make it because the in-law has just given birth and they are in the hospital. But he recorded a video which I would like to share with you. Then after that, we can pause for questions. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Is that all right, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll bring him so that you can listen. So that what he was supposed to say, he just said it in a clip. Then you can understand. Okay. Okay. I'll call my technician to help me now to come out of this. How do I come out of this? Okay, this one. Okay, that one. Okay, I'll come that one, and
everything has to be uncomfortable in order for you to learn. You know, so you'll be uncomfortable to you. God is expanding.
Okay.
Similar thing, God connection. You lead me into areas where.
Okay, you can listen.
I can't hear. I can't hear. I can't see and I can't hear. I can't hear.
So you can't hear?
No.
So every time we're starting something, we're starting a new journey, I'm praying for you. This is like you could tell the door open that was God opening the door for you.
Okay. If you can you hear?
No.
Not very clearly.
I can't see.
Okay, what you can do? Okay, and you can't see?
No.
Okay, let's me. Okay, how about that? How about that? How about that? Can you see?
Yes, you can see now. Yeah.
You can see now?
Yes.
Okay, let me start again. Let me start. Let me start.
I sent a message again.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
That's good. Yesterday, sister, yesterday I prayed with you, eh? You prayed in the spirit. Yesterday, I didn't want to stop praying. I'm like, sister, no. Back with the kids.
Is he Katuku? Is it the one we are seeing here?
Yes.
I'm strong enough to stand. I think God will do something.
I'm not. He's not Zambian, is he?
It's not that any future things are doing. Just
The quality, but Charles, we can't hear.
Okay, what I can do is I can send it to our WhatsApp, okay?
That would be helpful.
I can send it to WhatsApp so that you can listen at your own leisure.
Okay, that is good.
Okay, let me just, I think.
Just the new things that God
let me send it. How do I send it? Like this, eh? Forward.
This is what people has for us. It's just expressing. And
With
Yeah, that one.
okay, I've sent it to our team so that you can listen, and then we can ask questions. Let's go back to our team, our retirement team, and download it and listen to what he's saying. Then we can come back to the presentation and ask questions.
So we can ask you questions now. If we have.
Okay, yeah, ask questions. Yeah, ask questions.
Yeah.
I have my son also who can maybe answer some questions. Okay, let me come back to the presentation.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Ruth from New South Wales. Sorry, I came in a bit late. It's possible you did mention, but maybe I missed your first presentation. What do you require to convince an investor to invest into your business?
What they require is you must be credible. You must be credible. Or you must have also your statements made properly, because when they request information, then you send them the information which they want, and in that information you must. Oh, there's a lot of noise.
Another special child.
Hello.
You can't do special too.
Go right there. Where you gonna say that?
Quit once the schedule starts to get busy. Well, a unique child requires a lot of attention.
All the attention. Mary, it sounds like you might be feeling left out. Sometimes I do.
If you look, come on, we love this and you love that.
Somebody has got TV.
From a young age, I was the proud member of several elite organizations. The Radio Shack Family, entitling the bearer to the incredible art of one free bathroom. Starfleet International, entitling the bearer to say things like, I'm a member of Starfleet International. And best of all, the Natural Science Museum, which included a free subscription to their magazine.
The secrets of carbon isotope. Juicy.
I think Irene from Gender should mute their line.
Don't put any of those little tomatoes.
Okay.
I don't think you got a person they love, but you don't know me that
You know what? I'll be happy.
Help me in my yard sale.
Oh, is that this Saturday? I'm sorry. I'm taking him to a lecture on what is it? Carbonation?
Carbon dating, a method of determining the age of artifacts and fossils.
Hello, people. Hello, team.
How old your grandma?
You take carbon dating for something that's alive.
I think we have two folks who need to mute their line.
Yeah.
Irene from Gender.
Which one? Irene, who's? Let me.
Irene and Denda, they need to mute their lines.
Okay. There's music somewhere. How do I mute everyone? Which one?
Music in the background.
Which one can I mute?
Yeah. Do you believe that fossils are millions of years old?
You need to mute Irene and Mudenda.
Okay, Irene and Mudenda. Who else? There's still some.
So you just avoid discussing topics you don't agree on?
Yeah, this one. Okay, so it's that one. Can you hear me? Oh, they can't answer.
Yes, we can.
Oh, we can, eh? Okay. Sorry, yeah. Come on, answer with us. Okay, so the question of how can we convince, no, how can we attract investors to come and invest with us? I was saying that you must have a lot of things to do. One, tell them that when they invest, we have got insurance in place in case something happens. We have got a system in place where you can see the profit going through, and the weekly, not quarterly reports. We have to be very transparent, and
yes.
You can tell them that we have got also lawyers. You must have lawyers in case something happens. Anyway, just credibility. Make sure that if you have got a website or you have got a business, you must involve other people who can help you to manage that business. Don't be alone, because if you're alone, they'll say you may run away with your money.
Okay, thank you for that.
Any other or someone? Can we unmute some people? They want to. Maybe we have closed them. Any question? Any other question, please? Oh, let's unmute them. Maybe.
Sorry, I joined in late as well.
Yes.
Maybe you covered this earlier. Is the investment for retirement right now restricted to Australian properties, or are you looking at any other place where, as long as it's in property markets?
We are looking at, our business is not only based in Zambia, in Australia, but we are also looking at in Zambia. We have one team member whom we are using and who is checking for properties or areas where we can build multi-family properties. So that's what we are doing here and in Zambia.
All right, that's interesting. I'll be very interested to be connected to the one in Zambia, because that's a kind of investment that I had been doing back in Zambia. And unfortunately, right now, it's a good time for investors to go in, because property market is going down. I have like 5 properties that are actually vacant. So maybe, as we continue interacting, it will be interesting to just know who is the connection in the Zambian side, and then we can see how we exchange notes and just learn from what we can do different.
Okay, because we came late, he's here. Let me see. Where is our management? Okay. We have this gentleman here, Delvi Malinda. He is our acquisition team and manages all sourcing, underwriting, due diligence, and closing of deals in Zambia. So we can connect you with him. He's part of this team here anyway. If you want to talk to him, we can just say, Davey, we have got one team member from Australia here. He's interested in acquiring some properties in Zambia. Can you investigate and find out what these properties? If you have some in mind, then he can go there and see things on the ground, not just by phone or anything. Because sometimes in Zambia, some people can give you a long story. When you go there, it's a different story. So he goes, and recently we are building a fence at our property. So he has organized some contractors. We gave them. We wanted 3 contractors to give us the quotation, and we have only selected one because this guy, he convinced them. They were inflating the labor. What? But I told him that I've got a system where I can put in all the materials which they are saying it's very expensive, the labor, whatever. I was asking how do they charge the labor. What do they mean? They don't know, they just guess, you know. But here in Australia, if we want to see how much it can cost your property or for any renovation, we've got a software, we put in everything. And maybe if it is a technician, he has got per hour, you pay him so much. But in Zambia, it's just guessing, I should be paying so much. So we convinced him, and I sent the information to him. And he reduced the labor from 42,000 to 27,000. So we have given him the contract to build our fence in Kalurushi. So yeah, that's how we can do it for you if you want to look at properties in Zambia.
All right, great.
Thank you. Any other question or suggestions, discussions?
So, the forum, is it going to be on a same date, or you'll be advising through the WhatsApp? Well, just I missed out the beginning.
No, we have got. Maybe I can ask Sister Irene. There are some topics which are already lined up. I think next will be a topic on. Irene has got the program already laid out. Which topics will be dealt which day. Mr. Chivale is also going to give us a topic on retirement. I think should be next month or so. Is it next month or this month? Yeah, there is a program already laid and on different days. It's not exactly on Thursdays. Maybe we can unmute Irene. Where's her? Come, let me bring the screen. Okay. Okay, we can where's Irene? Unmute. let's unmute everyone. Yeah?
Okay. Hello, Charles.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Somebody is asking, are these programs only for Thursdays, or is it Thursdays only, or what? I was speaking to the member that Irene has got a program already laid for each speakers, and those who want to join in can also see you or contact you. They can come in with a topic which they want to discuss with the team.
All right, so just to reiterate on what Charles is referring to. So that's the activity planner on our strategic team.
One is okay, I agree.
Yes, so the activity planner, it's a yearly, planner, okay? So it's there, for you to suggest topics, that you would want us to discuss on the forum, and also to invite experts, that are not part of the forum. So far, there's about 3 slots, that are empty. So you can still make suggestions, if there's anything, that you'd suggest we discuss. And then secondly, I would ask Charles, do you have a website, where, the participants, can go back to, just in case, there's more information that they want to find out, about the investment project?
Yes. The website, yes, I can send you the website. You can see what we have been doing. But, but if people want to respond to Katupa's Erin's information, I can send you a link where you can send in your information, then you can communicate with him. If you want any investment or any mortgages or anything to do with investing in Zambia or in Australia, I can send the information for you.
All right, no, thanks for that. And then for the latecomers, Mr. Katupa, that Vincent is referring to, that's Erin that we were meant to invite, for the talk. But due to some family circumstances, he's not able to join us. But Charles, you sent a clip on the ZOZ retirement forum. So is that an introductory speech in terms of what the investment is about?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that will be helpful for us. We'll listen to that. And it will be, up to individuals, whether they feel, they want to tap in and which areas they want to tap in.
Yeah, then they can contact me. I can give them the line or the link where they can. There's a questionnaire where you answer and then and give consent that your telephone number or your email you can be contacted at any time.
Sure, no, thank you for that.
Anything else from what we have discussed?
Well, from me, I think I was confused about the multi-family investments, but now I realize that it's just a block of units.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's okay.
Good. Okay.
So how many investors do you have now in your company?
How many investors do I have now? Yeah, the first one who was supposed to give us, according to him, he was supposed to give us 500,000. We noted that he was not genuine enough, so we have blocked him. But there are 3 more from Australia, the investors whom I'm discussing how they can come into our business. We're still under discussion. Yeah.
Okay. We wish you the best.
Thank you very much. Any other question? Then we can.
Sorry, to continue where Barita has stopped. Some of us are not so much of business-minded people. So certain things, they may look simple, but they are not as simple as they sound. I'm trying to ask on, you've asked these investors to come and invest into your business. How do you give them back? What goes on? Because if you are alone, you invest into property, you know that whatever will be coming is yours. But now the fact that they are investors, how do you go about it, really?
Okay, I'll ask Kasoka, who's the president on acquisition and what he can explain to you.
Okay.
So basically, the investment goes under a trust, and each individual, whoever invests a certain amount, there's a percentage. So you buy a percentage or share in the company or in that fund that we're running at the time. So it's under an LLC, so it's pretty much protected. You're protected, but the thing is, the financing goes under us. So whatever you invest a percentage of, those are the return. You get a percentage of the returns from the property, such as rent, or when the property is then sold on to further, you get a percentage of that, depending on how much you invested in. But every quarterly or monthly, you get a percentage from the rent.
Does the investor have a time frame when they will stop getting something, or they have to perpetually continue getting something from your property?
No, as long as you invest in the fund, as long as the fund goes on or the property, if it's sold, you are entitled to something, a percentage of your investment. So let's say you invest 10% and then we sell the property. The profits from that, the 10% goes to you. Let's say you invested 10%, you get the 10%. Someone else invested maybe 5%. They get 5% of the profits. It's just basically that you're buying shares into the fund. So whenever we buy or invest in something, we make an LLC for it. So it's sort of like another company, shell company, we make another company for it. So under that, your name is put in there as a partner or trustee or whatever. You'll be getting shares from that. So until that is sold, you get your shares.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information.
That's so good.
Any other suggestion or?
I've got a question.
Yes.
It's Dolly Miranda from Melbourne.
Hello,
what's
Dolly
the minimum
Miranda.
amount? Hello.
Hello. I'm coming to Melbourne next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm coming to inspect the new flats that they have just finished building. I'm coming there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Get to meet you then.
I don't know which day you'll be. I'll be coming there on 2nd of March. Just to touch from Sydney, I'll drop in Melbourne, inspect those flats, blah blah blah, and then catch the plane to come back to. Yeah. So maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. So I've got a question with regards to the investments. Like, what's the minimum amount of money that you allow somebody to join or to buy shares in the fund?
Well, at this moment, it's 10,000 per individual, because that's for non-accredited. But if you're an accredited investor, it's a bit more than that. But usually starting base is 10,000, but that would require a lot of investors.
To buy one complex, yeah.
One complex, because the amount that we're looking at for complexes of apartments in Australia, the amount is usually high. They're pretty much going for 3 million, 4 million. So a bigger deposit is needed on that. But at the moment it's 10,000, but that just requires a lot more investors for that.
Okay. No, thank you.
That's a good question because I thought you wanted 50,000.
Amen. I receive it.
50,000 if you are accredited.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
50,000 if you are accredited. But non-accredited investors, since it's a bit tough, 10,000 is a starting, but that just requires a lot more investors than usual. Because with accredited investors, you can get less investors. But with non-accredited, that's the more investors you get. So it requires a lot more investors than the usual.
Okay.
Thank
you. I've got a question.
Yes.
You said you have a property in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you live in Brisbane or you just acquired
No.
one?
I'm in Perth.
In Perth. Okay.
Yes.
So which suburb in Brisbane? And I will talk more so that I go and see it.
It's in what? It's Gwen's. What's it? Gwen's. What is it? Gwen's.
You can eat.
But it's under development. They're still building.
So it finishes next year.
It finishes next year.
But we have images of the finished product.
We have the images, how it will look like, and what is there, and so forth. Yeah. So it's already they are building them.
I'll have a look at it. Okay.
Oh, you want? I can send you the pictures.
Yeah, because I'm in Brisbane, so just text it to me.
Okay.
My email.
I'll text even the area, the plot. You can even go and see it for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
That is Any other questions before you want to go to sleep?
Oh, that's us.
Where?
I think I missed out a bit on the statement where you said if you are a potential investor, you need $10,000. Is that right?
Yeah,
that's
the minimum. Yeah,
that's the minimum.
Yes.
But you mentioned that if there's more, when you say there's more, what's the number that you are looking at?
Like maximum.
The minimum, actually.
Yeah. Because we are looking at the good property and how much it goes for. So if we have got this one 10, which means we need maybe 50 people to make a 1 million or 2 million, you know, to buy that complex. But if you are giving us, or if somebody wants to contribute maybe 50,000, then there will be 50,000 times 10 people. It will be there will be less people than those who are contributing 10,000 each. That's what we meant.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
You got it, eh?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other queries that you want to know? And yeah, if you want to know anything, I'll send you. And I'm also we have got an educational program on investing, how to invest in properties and how to invest. So I've got I'll be running that tutorial. You can sign in. The first level is free, but if you want to go into more advanced, how to get partners and so forth, you pay some fees. So when I send you the website, go to CJ Investing Academy, okay? Then you check out what we are going to present to the people. So many people are already lining up. Some are from America. I've got 3 from America who have got interest in joining that program. So it's international, and 1 from Zambia. No, 2 from Zambia already. So you learn the first level is financial literacy, financial education. That's the first level, which is free. So you can join in and learn about financial, how to manage your fees and how to build your portfolio, you know, and then become more investor's mind, entrepreneur's mind. I think I talked that one on the first presentation. That's what we are doing. It's a lot of work anyway. I'm working a lot. Yeah, make that program in international level, where when people join in, they say, yes, this is a good material. So I'm with people who are experienced. I'm getting information from different guys who are millionaires. So they are giving me some information, which I'm translating and also putting it into my training. Yeah, to help people to be more financial freedom, or leave it to the children. That's what we are doing, to help our children remain with properties or for investment, so that they don't suffer.
Thank you.
Mutenda, okay, Mutenda. Thank you, Mutenda. Sarumba, come on.
Yeah.
Thank you. But Charles, can I call you after the meeting has been closed?
Oh yes, yeah, you can call me anytime. Yeah. Okay,
thanks.
The chair lady, Irene, maybe last words. This was the first meeting, and we have never used the Zoom. This is the first time, so there could be some difficulties, problems here and there. Next time we shall improve.
But Charles, I just want to say thank you, for sharing with us, your investment portfolio. And then in terms of Zoom, be assured, my brother, be assured that it's not easy, it's never easy. Even the lecturers that we have here, I've seen quite a few, struggling with Zoom. And we are lucky here because, you can struggle, but there's always help. You have a technician, coming instantly. Yes, so you've really done well.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you very much.
It was my first time to be on Zoom, so I wanted to experience.
Oh, well done. Oh, well done. Unbelievable. Well done.
Well done.
So, I remember the first time.
My other forums now, you see.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you did well, Barita. I remember when I used Zoom, the first time, I think I was worse than everyone. I really fumbled around.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks. Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. God bless you.
Hello, how are you feeling?
Much better, my dear. Much better.
Okay. Get well soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
Bye. 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 Yeah. Oh, I don't know. How do I get out? Okay, I can close you now.
Okay. I will send the recording, okay?
It will be good to send the recording. Yeah, thank you for you can send the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And also about the academy, the tutorial.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right then.
Okay, thank you.
The two of us now?
Oh, no, yeah, the two of us, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay then.
Thank you, bye.
Okay, hello. I just want to share with you the flats, the apartments that we have purchased here in Brunswick, 1 to 5 Olive York Way, in Melbourne. These units will soon be on market, and I have about four apartments, and we are inviting those who want to rent these apartments. You can contact me anytime, and that is on my website. Go to CJ Investment, and there's a form there to apply, and we shall look after you. Very nice apartments, very new, in premium area, and they are close to the highway, and also to the shopping centers, to the town, and near the airport, just 10 minutes to the airport. So it's a very, very special spot for anyone who would like to get these apartments. So please contact me. My name is Charles. Okay, looking forward to seeing more of you, and those who would like to buy one or two, you can still contact me. We have 3 on offer. We shall negotiate how much you have, especially investors. If you are an investor, you can come, and we shall negotiate. We get one of these special apartments. They are almost through. They're almost done. By 10th of March, they'll all be done. Okay, these are all the apartments. Just a bit of final touches. They go up to there. You can see there. That line there. Okay, so there are 5 levels. 5 levels. Go up to there. Okay, these are the new apartments. Very hot, very hot. People are scrambling for them. Okay. if you want to invest in these apartments, come contact me as soon as possible, because they are running low. We have got only 4 units remaining. We can negotiate with you, and you can purchase one of them or 2 of them if you are a good investor. Okay. So look, check on my website. There's a link where you can go and get registered, and we shall see you shortly. Okay, thank you very much. This is Charles signing off. Brunswick, Melbourne. Bye.
Do you want me to record it?
No, because you'll be quick.
No, I'll be like, we're accurate. Because I pay attention to the things that actually matter. Lounge.
The lighting is all.
Okay, nice. Like a little demo. Doop. Oh, nice.
Don't make it too quick, because it's too.
It's good. No, it's gonna make it dizzy. It's nice and slow. Okay, another one. Because there's nothing in here, it's pretty much empty. Plenty of storage. Plenty of storage. Up there, do you want to open those ones?
Oh, the fridge area here.
Fridge. I want that as well. Yep, cool. Appliances.
Because Mom will be asking lots of questions.
Yep. With the little thing. Oh, nice. Yep.
You're very quick because they're just like.
Ken, there's nothing to see, man. It's things.
Oh, you can have the microwave in here. I see that.
That's cool. No space. Let's go. Ooh, laundry. I think. Yep, you got a little. Ah! Bedroom. You got a view. You got that. Space. Another view, you can use that door. That's, yep. Excuse?
The other one looks more like.
That's the view from the balcony. That's the bottom. And that's the front side place. That's all covered. That's the bedroom. That's the heater, I guess. You can see on the inside. Lights. Those are the other beauties. That's the view again. That's Kando, Nyaka, and Kenji. That's the whole place on the side. Oh, I think that's the Brisbane one. Was meant to be 2 bedrooms. That's why it's just confusing. Ooh, nice bathroom. Shower. Open it like that. Yeah, like that. It's nice. Like that. Toilet. Nice.